What's up guys, my name is Javier and welcome back to Tool Craze. Now that spring is here and summer is approaching, the grass will start to grow faster each week. Over here in Southern California it never snows, so we have to take care of our lawns year round. So today we're going to take a look at the latest cordless string trimmer from Worx, which is part of their new 56 volt line of outdoor power equipment. What's nice about the new 56 volt line is you get lots of power when compared to 20 volt or 40 volt equipment, and you can feel it. In this review we're going to go over its performance, but first let's take a look at its features. It uses a 56 volt lithium-ion battery, meaning it runs off of battery power. So no more hassle with having to go out and buy and consume gasoline, mixing oil, having to deal with nasty exhaust fumes, pull a string to start the motor, or have to drag around an extension cord with electric tools. These batteries have a built-in fuel gauge to let you know the remaining battery charge, so you know if you have enough juice to keep going or if it's time to recharge. The great thing about lithium-ion is that they give you fade-free power. So that means that you get full power whether the battery is full or low on power. They also give you very low discharge rate, so you can charge your battery today and forget about it, and it would still hold a charge a few months from now. The battery pops in the charger, and it takes around 90 minutes to charge. This string trimmer comes as a straight shaft trimmer, and one of the neat things about this model is that you get a couple of very interesting features. The cutting head pivots up to 90 degrees to give you the ability to change the cutting angle to make it easy to cut under bushes or low-hanging trees, or if you're a tall or short person. It also comes with a pair of wheels so you can attach them to the cutting head and use them to make it very easy to use a string trimmer as an edger. The wheels make it very easy so you can run them along the sidewalk or a walkway to get professional looking results with very little effort. This is a great feature for beginners, and you can either leave them on the cutting head or place them on the shaft when not in use. There's a button near the main handle that lets you turn the handle 90 degrees to the side to better position the trimmer when it's in edging mode. And the side handle can also be positioned in multiple positions as well. It can move front or back, and it can also move side to side to better suit your personal preference. It uses a single line of cut, and it comes with a pre-wound spool of 0.08 inch or 2 mil twisted line, and you can buy extra spools when you run out, or just go out and buy extra line and use the included spool and wide up the wire yourself. It also comes with a removable guard, and it gives you a 13-inch cutting diameter. 13 inches is a nice width and is bigger than what I've seen on other cordless units using 18 volt, 20 volt, 40 volt, and even other 56 volt systems. To start the trimmer, it's extremely easy, and because it's battery powered, you don't need to pull a string to start. As you grip the main handle, you naturally press a safety switch on top that allows you to press the trigger. The trigger is variable speed, so you can use only the speed and power you need. So when your string is getting short and you need more line, you have 3 options to draw in more line. You can manually extend the line by gripping and pulling the line as you press a small button located near the line. With each press, it feeds a small length of line. The next option is by starting and stopping the motor as the line extends with speed differences. So every time it speeds up and it slows down, it feeds a little bit of line. And the last method, which is the best method because it's the fastest and easiest way, is while running the motor as usual, you press this button which is located near the trigger. This stops the motor for a quick second and feeds more line with each press. As for performance, I can easily say it gets the job done. The motor has good power for a cordless unit, and it can easily power through grass and weeds. It has more than enough power for regular use and weekly touch-ups. The 56 volt power paired with the 13-inch cutting diameter makes easy work of trimming grass. In my backyard, the grass doesn't grow unevenly, so I had no problem cutting week-old grass here in the springtime as the grass was spotty at best. In spots where it was thicker, it powered through with plenty of power. There were a few spots where the grass was densely packed and very thick, where the motor would slow down, but it wouldn't bog down to a halt, so you gotta give this cordless weed whacker credit for having some guts. Being a cordless battery powered trimmer, I honestly thought it would be a bit weak, but it had very good power for a cordless trimmer. As for runtime, it gets pretty good runtime for the 2.0 amp hour 56 volt battery. I was able to get about 24 minutes of non-stop use, which is pretty good. Notice how I said 24 minutes of non-stop use. So that doesn't include any downtime and breaks where the motor wasn't powered on. So if you include the breaks in between use, it's obviously going to cover a longer time frame. and the 24-minute runtime I achieved was while cutting at full speed. You can easily extend the runtime by taking it easy on the trigger and running it at lower speeds with thinner grass, instead of full throttle. This way you can get the most out of the battery. I appreciate the 90-minute charge time, as it's sure a heck of a lot better than it was years ago, where it could take around 6 hours to charge and it was best to charge them overnight. Now they charge in an hour and a half. It's not extremely fast like 30 minutes to an hour, but it's still relatively quick. I think this is definitely worth looking into for homeowners, as you don't have to fuss over the issues with traditional 2-cycle or 4-cycle engines, such as gasoline, oil, fumes, or having to yank your arm off to start the engine. Just charge the battery, pop it in the string trimmer, and you're ready to go. So it comes as a complete kit for $199, and it includes a string trimmer itself, one 2.0 amp hour lithium-ion battery, the charger, and one pre-wound spool with 20 feet of line. So you get everything you need to work right out of the box. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. Let me know what you guys think of this 56-volt cordless string trimmer from Worx in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on social media, and for more tool info, check out toolcraze.net. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.